Hey guys, what is this? This definitely is not Void Dead Chronicles. No, this is The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I decided to record this because, honestly, I hate having to constantly say this, but it's always on my mind. I feel bad that I don't record that often. And it's partially because a lot of the time I don't really feel like playing Void Dead Chronicles. I like the game, but the way my personality is kind of set up, I don't do well playing games, especially ones that I've played for a long time in succession. So I end up taking a lot of breaks. And usually I'll play other games, like The Binding of Isaac. I recently have been playing on and off occasionally when I'm bored. I'll just load this up, do a run or two, and then close it out of frustration. So there. I figure I might as well do a little, one-off, because Isaac is a good game, because you can do a run, record it, burp while you're talking, it's fine. And take a drink, because I've been feeling incredibly dehydrated all day. So, enough of that, how about we get this started? I have already beaten Mom once myself, but I am not that good at this game, and I've never actually gotten to an end boss since then. And ignore the continue, because that's just because, I did a test to make sure that everything was good and my sound was fine. So, I'm just going to do a normal Isaac run. Keep this nice and simple, and we'll start in the cellar. I'm sure anybody who watches this and sees how poorly I play this is going to tell me loads and loads of things that I could probably do in order to get better at this game, but honestly, I don't really care. Isaac is just a game that I sit down, I play, and I just kind of admit that I suck at it. I've slowly gotten better at beating Isaac. I can now go through a lot of rooms without getting hit, as long as nothing stupid happens. I don't have any idea what half of the items, actually no, like 90% of the items do in the game, but it's fine. Because usually if I wasn't recording, I could just bring up the wiki and just be like, oh, okay. That's what that does. Sadly, my computer's a piece of crap, and if I tried to pull up the wiki now with my recording software open and the game, it would just be like, what are you doing? There's too much running, I can't even, must implode! Also, it's nice having Thunder Thighs. Squash everything. I mean, hey, that was what, 4 rooms it took before I got hit? I think that's at least somewhat decent. I feel like for people who know this game, I could probably at least talk about the bosses that I have seen. I get the 4 horsemen a lot when I play this game, and I don't know if that's a common thing or not, but I usually get Plague and Death a lot. I've only gotten War once though, surprisingly. Even though he's supposed to be one of the earlier horsemen, but whatevs, it's fine. Ooh, excuse me. I get them a lot. I've beaten Monstro, and I'm assuming this is a secret side room where you go through a giant boss gauntlet. I fought a lot of bosses in that. Beyond that, I haven't really done much, especially end boss-wise. I've just beaten Mom once. That's it. Like I said, I openly admit that I am not good at this game. So, if you cannot stand watching me play this, I don't blame you. And since I don't really have much else to talk about, considering that I don't really know much about Isaac... Actually, wait, no. before I switch topics, I can actually talk a little bit more about Isaac, because if I remember correctly, the DLC for Rebirth just got announced recently, and should be available on Steam, so that's something. I probably won't get it, because I have enough fun with the default game, as you can tell, so I don't really need the DLC anytime soon. I'm trying to remember, because I know I talked about it with somebody before, about what the DLC adds. I think it's just more levels and bosses for people to fight. Beyond that, it probably adds more items. That just seems like a standard thing to add to a DLC. I could be completely wrong. I'm not the best at retaining information sometimes. Especially about things that I'm not particularly concerned with. Yeah, if you have Rebirth and you hadn't heard about the DLC, then I would go ahead, give it a try. Spend your money. Because despite how much I may rag on this game in my own free time and say how much I dislike it, it's a good game to just waste away a couple of minutes on a run and just relax to in the wee hours of the morning. But for now, it's boss time. With Pin, which I believe is the worm that jumps out of the floor at you. Yep. The one thing I think really attributes to the fact that I suck at this game is that I don't know if this is just me, and other people get a lot better luck with the drops of the items, but I don't think I ever really get good drops for boss fights. As you can see, my skill is very clearly showing with the fact that Pin is killing me softly. And also hardly. He's just all around screwing me very multitude of ways. I'm also running on 3 hours of sleep, so that's fun. I'm kind of tempted to just die, but I also don't want to just back out of this and be like, well, that was a quick video, have fun. I want to at least try to get as much of this done as I can. At least make this a worthwhile one-off. I mean, hey, if I keep doing this well, then maybe I'll really pin him down. Hey, my jokes, I haven't gotten any better. Oh god, I almost died. My humor quite deadly. That's why you don't make puns in the middle of a recording. That was probably my dog. I hope you didn't hear that on recording, but if you did, yeah. Currently holed up in my room with my dogs because people are doing work in my apartment. Yay! Never ever had anything wrong with the place that you live in, because it's always going to take forever to fix, and it's never going to be enjoyable for anyone in the in-between time of when it's broken and when it's fixed. And hey, I actually live long enough. Okay. More hearts. Did he drop a heart up here? He did, but the item I got fully replenished my health, so it doesn't really matter. Well, let's keep this going. I always like the little in-between things for Isaac streams. It kind of just gives you an insight into the character that you have to play. I know it doesn't really mean much, considering that it's mostly just random stuff of Isaac not being really loved at all. Which I kind of feel bad for Isaac throughout the whole story. He's never really loved, but I also don't know the complete story. Because I know, the majority of what I know about this game is something about fighting Satan, fighting God. I think at some point you fight Isaac himself. To me, this game makes no sense at all. Which, honestly, not too surprising, because I haven't really played much of the game, so I can't really be expected to know much about it. And hey, I got blue fly helpers, yay! I believe that they will fly into enemies and deal damage to them, and then disappear. So hey, free hits. I won't complain about that. Ow! Stop it! Bad spider. Bad spider! Stop it! Ah, stop! It's fine. See? Everything is okay. I have this under control. Yay! I have a buddy! I don't know what he does, but I have a buddy. He is sad, like I am. His inner turmoil is mirroring mine. I don't like these underground dudes. I also really wish I had higher damage. I don't know, maybe that's just my playstyle or something like that, but I feel more accomplished when I can deal more damage to an enemy. Because I don't really have any damage boost to Isaac, so for right now, it's just Isaac sits here for an hour trying to kill enemies. And to me, I just don't really feel like I do much when I have to sit here spamming my arrow keys because Isaac doesn't have any damage to him. Like I said, maybe that's just my playstyle with games where I like to deal more damage in a hit than having to suffer things over time. Because that's certainly how I play in RPGs, is that I like to sit there and I want my first and, well, I guess my first hit is pretty important, but I want my hits to actually deal a substantial amount of damage, that way I don't want to sit fighting an enemy for a very, very long time. Maybe it's just because I'm impatient. So I do kind of notice that about myself. I'm not the most patient person. I'm definitely very patient depending on the topic at hand, but yeah. I have my downfalls, like with video games. And since I don't really have anything else Isaac-wise to talk about, I've also been playing Mario Galaxy, which I got a while ago, but I finally ended up beating it after I completed a galaxy I was stuck on. And I'm now currently doing the green stars, and I'm actually almost done. I believe I only have 18 more? Actually, no. Hold on, no. I might have closer to 30 more. My memory is absolute crap. Ooh, I unlocked the devil room. That is not worth it. That I do know. So I'm doing well on that, but God, the green stars are freaking hard. That is disgusting. Why? Isaac, why would you let people shit on you? If you're at least going to let people shit on you, then it has to be consensual, and there has to be reciprocal shitting. One does not simply shit on somebody without expecting to be shit on back. Like, it's like a code. You do not do something without expecting that to also happen in return. Like being nice to somebody or being mean to somebody. If you're mean to somebody, then you're going to have to expect karma to be a bitch and be like, hey, somebody's going to be mean to you. Or that same person to be mean to you. You know what I mean. I feel like I am getting my thoughts across, but I'm also not. It's fine. With how rattled my brain is, anything will make sense at the current moment. You could tell me that pandas are running for president, and I would believe you. And be like, sure, I'll vote for that piece of bamboo. I have no idea what the Joker does, but I'm going to save it. Because who knows, it might actually be useful. Anytime I play this, I always forget how strange looking everything in this game is. Because that had to be just a flying asshole. There is no way around that. That was a flying asshole, and I'm very close to dying. I don't remember how to use the Joker. Oh. Oh. Okay. I apparently got teleported into a devil room. Oh, and I died because the bomb in the chest killed me. Well, that was interesting, and probably not entertaining at all, but whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed me screwing around in Isaac for a little bit and talking and just doing whatever. I may one day get this commentary thing down, but until then, I'll talk to you guys later and see you the next time I get a video out. Eventually. Maybe. Hopefully. Don't hold me to anything. Okay, well, until then, bye!